Good morning.
Of questions that I'm receiving most frequently, and I'd be very interested in your take on all of that.
Dr. Blix and Dr. Elbaradei have now returned from Iraq on their weekend trip, and they'll be reporting to the Council this Friday. We all anxiously await their report. There are some on the Security Council, there are some in the international community who are saying, well, we just need more monitors. Dr. Blix dealt with that yesterday when asked about it. Dr. Blix said, not Colin Powell, not President Bush, Dr. Blix said, we don't need more monitors and inspectors. We need Iraq compliance and cooperation. That's the issue, not more inspectors.
Mr. Chairman, I do have a statement for the record.
But it is clear that a moment of truth is coming with respect to Iraq and with respect to the Security Council as to whether it will meet its responsibilities. This is not just an academic exercise or the United States being in a fit of pique. We're talking about real weapons. We're talking about anthrax. We're talking about botulinum toxin. We're talking about nuclear weapons programs. We're talking about chemically filled bombs that are missing and unaccounted for, and Iraq is not accounted for.
The President's International Affairs budget for fiscal year $5 billion will allow
The United States will not look away from this challenge. And guess what? Nor will many of our friends and allies who perhaps are not being heard quite as vigorously as other friends and allies.
Take care of their family members in our embassies.
Much is being said this morning about disagreement in NATO as to whether or not our Turkish friends and our Turkish ally, our Turkish NATO colleague, should be given support in this time of danger. And 3 of the European nations in NATO are saying, well, let's not do it at this time. But 16 nations are saying we should do it at this time. And so while we're hearing a lot about the 3, let's remember 16 nations, to include, of course, Turkey and the United States, have stood up for Turkey. Turkey has now said under Article 4 to the alliance, we want to consult with the alliance as to what our needs might be. I think this is time for the alliance to say to a fellow alliance member, we agree with you, and if you are concerned, we are concerned. That's what alliances are all about, and I hope NATO will be doing the right thing with respect to Turkey within the next 24 hours.
The members of this committee for their strong support, and I hope we will all find.
This morning it was brought home to me once again when I read the transcript of what bin Laden, or who he believed to be bin Laden, will be saying on Al Jazeera during the course of the day, and you'll be seeing this as the day unfolds, where once again he speaks to the people of Iraq and talks about their struggle and how he is in partnership with Iraq. This nexus between terrorists and states that are developing weapons of mass destruction can no longer be looked away from and ignored.
The President's budget provides $657 million for Afghanistan, but we can be very proud of the fact that over the last 16 or 18 months we have now seen